Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do another bar, but this time it'll be a smaller one, so keep on watching. I got this piece from the Goodwill, and I actually went in for something completely different, but when I saw this, the first thing that came to my mind was mini bar. So I decided to see if I could kind of recreate the last bar, but on a much smaller scale, because me personally, I live in a small house, so I know that all of the size matters. And the biggest issue that I had with this was that one side had trimming and the other side did not. You can see that here. So throughout this project, actually to start this project, you're gonna see me try to recreate some trimming on this side. And no, I'm not a wood shop person. I don't work with wood like that, but sometimes I try to make a little magic happen. I know my garage is a little messy in the background, but I mean, to be honest, it is a garage. So for this project, I actually did not want to change the color, and no, I don't have some weird obsession with black, but when I sell these things and I sell a lot of my projects, I have to kind of stick sometimes with colors that I know will sell. And for this project, I honestly thought that black was a better fit, so I just wanted to clean it up, not recreate the whole thing. Now, when I got this bookcase, cabinet, whatever, it was on wheels, which was a pro and a con, but it actually caused it to be very off balance and easy to tip over, which is extremely dangerous, so I just decided to take the wheels off. I wasn't able to find this same exact trim, which is obviously not realistic, so I just took the whole thing off. I went to Home Depot and I found some more trim to replace it. And that's for the bottom as well. I just went ahead and did my own thing. It's not 100% like the original, but once you paint it, you can't even tell. And I filled in that gap at the corner, so you could barely even tell that it was a makeshift. Now, when it comes to colors, I've kind of been stuck in this flat paint matte look. But for this, I actually wanted some gloss, so I went ahead and I used the semi-gloss Rust-Oleum that I had because I wanted to give it just a little bit of shine. Honesty moment, because it was used paint, it wasn't a full can, so for the inside of the doors I used some spray paint that I had. It is a gloss, so it's much more shiny than the semi-gloss, but because it's on the inside of the doors, you can't tell. Now, when I went to go purchase the cabinet, this wine rack actually was sitting like a couple of feet away, so I decided to buy it as well. And because I wasn't really feeling a black and silver scheme with this, I decided to just repaint it gold. More honesty. So while I was doing this project, I was actually working on another project that you'll see soon, And it made me think that I wanted a wood shelf in here, so I decided to cut some wood pieces and put them together to create a liquor stand, and then I stained it in a nice oak color. So this project really was about just cleaning up and enhancing, and for this cabinet it did not have a doorstop or latch, whatever you want to call it, so I had to purchase that and install it myself. More honesty, when I went ahead and started to screw in the hatch to the door portion, the magnet, I actually split the wood. So I had to go back and fill that in with wood filler and paint it. So luckily it didn't break off, and I don't think it affected the integrity too much, but sometimes when you're doing projects, things just happen. I have a really bad habit of doing things and forgetting to record them. I am not a professional YouTuber, not yet. So I did install LED lights, but I completely forgot to record that process, so sorry guys. Okay, on to the next success/fail. Woo child. Wallpaper. Wallpaper is the bane of my existence, but I wanted to be fancy and I wanted to install it. It started off really well. I put the wallpaper up and it didn't stick the way I wanted to, so I decided to use this Gorilla Glue adhesive spray. Well, what happened was I sprayed way too much. So once I finished smoothing everything down, it started to bubble. So I had to completely take it all the way off and start all the way over. But I didn't spray any more glue because I used so much. I just laid the wallpaper on top of the glue that was already there, and it worked like a charm. And like always, I'm going to give you a quick recap of what it looked like before. And here's the after. I really wanted to have like a simple classic look, but just a touch of modern, so I feel like it came out really well. And I know for me not to drink, it's weird that I keep making these bars. I really shouldn't enable people who do drink, but sometimes the vision just comes in my brain and I just want to do it. So hopefully you love this just like I do. And these lights can change into other colors. They can flash, they can do strobe lights, all of that type of stuff, but I just wanted something simple with the red. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe. My goal is to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. I'm so close and far at the same time, so hopefully you enjoyed it and I'll have more like it soon.